The summit has announced the launch of a new electronic passport. Also on the agenda is a call for additional troops to join the United Nations mission in South Sudan. Fidelis Mba is at that meeting.
The African Union passport is meant to ease movement, encourage visa-free travel for Africans, and also to encourage integration among African countries and boost trade across the continent. This is something many had looked forward to for so many years, because the African Union had put up similar proposals in the past, but they were never implemented. Many people had doubted that the passport would be launched, but the launch finally, which with the unveiling of the passport, and which will be made available to only heads of government and top African Union officials, is actually a big step, a big statement from the Union that they're actually ready for business. Another highlight of the African Union summit was discussions on South Sudan conflict. The African Union leaders considered proposals by the United Nations Secretary General Ban Ki-moon, who met African leaders on Saturday night, asking them to consider sanctions for leaders of the South Sudanese government, arms embargo, and also sending additional troops to join the United Nations mission in South Sudan because of increasing cases of civilian casualties and attacks on UN compounds across South Sudan. But then the leaders will be making efforts to ensure that some of these decisions are actually more like articulated, because some of them are actually opposed, especially to the issue of arms embargo on South Sudan, because they believe that restraining the government from getting access to arms would actually more like put its citizens in danger.